thank you. A lovely audience. Lots of couples in. I like that. I've got a girlfriend now. It's not been easy for me. I don't think I'm the most attractive man in the world. I think looking at my face is a bit like reading in the car. For 10 minutes it's all right, then you start to feel a little bit sick. And I'm quite squinty-eyed. You'll notice this as my set goes on, I imagine. I've got contact lenses, and they're not very comfortable. A little bit like parents' contact lenses. The older they get, the more they irritate you. Then you lose one of them. The one that's left behind gives you a constant headache. I started doing comedy. I thought I'm onto a good thing here. If there's one thing women find attractive in a man, it's a good sense of humour. Then I found out that's rubbish. Ladies, when you say you find a good sense of humour attractive in a man, what you mean is when you find a man attractive, you'll laugh at any old crap that comes out of his mouth. That's one of the lessons life has taught me. And the old cliche is about communication. They say all good relationships are about communication, and it's about listening. I'm rubbish at listening. My girlfriend says, Andrew, you never listen. I say, yes, please, love, milk and 2 sugars. She says, you're not listening, Andrew. I say, to be fair, Petal, you do talk quite a lot. Maybe you don't need someone who can listen. You need someone who can sift and filter all the things coming out of your mouth, extrapolate the important information you might be tested on a later date. She walks off without saying anything. I wonder who's lost the argument. Then we don't have sex for 3 weeks. I realise it was me. It's going very well, is it? The problem is, though, when you go out with someone, after a while you start to feel the burden of development weighing quite heavily upon your shoulders. You think, this is going well, just going out with each other. Why don't we change things irrevocably by moving in together, getting married and having children, see if we can't destroy that happiness and ruin our lives? Who's got children? Give me a cheer. 1, 2, 3. Quite a lot of you, and well done, good for you, but the problem with children, as far as I can see, is they're born, they scream, they cry, they learn to talk, they start asking questions like, what's the sky for? Why are you asking me? There's teachers that get paid to tell you about these things. What's the sky for? It's a roof on the world. Why does the world need a roof? To stop us all falling out. What does gravity do? Keeps us all stuck to the ground. Why does the world need a roof? This is a very circular conversation that could feasibly end with me putting you up for adoption. Babies come from the same place you came from. Where did I come from? Your mummy's belly. How did I get inside my mummy's belly? She ate you. Why did she eat me? Because you asked too many questions. I don't think I could have children. I can barely look after myself, to be honest. I don't eat properly. I don't sleep properly. I've been getting home from my gigs at 1 o'clock in the morning, going to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning. 8 a.m. every morning, the man next door wakes me up, hammering and drilling. I put up with it for a little while, then I started to get just irritated. After a couple of weeks, I went round there. I said, excuse me, I'm trying to sleep. He said, well, I'm trying to hammer and drill. I said, this is a residential area. You should be hammering and drilling at 8 o'clock in the morning. He said, well, how am I supposed to fix my house up then? I said, don't, just accept it for the dump that it is, like I've done with mine. I said, what if I want to invite some friends round for dinner? I don't want them to think that I live in a dump. I said, if they're going to judge you because you live in a dump, they're not your real friends. They're just some scroungers trying to get a free meal off some gullible chimp who's prepared to cook them something for free. He said, I don't care what you think, I want to live in a nice house. I said, that's shallow. It's a shallow preoccupation with material things. You want to surround yourself with nice things, pristine furnishings, pretend you're happy. You're not happy. There's no love in your life. There's a gaping vacuum in your soul that can only be filled once you renounce your material obsessions. Embrace love, humanity, God, nature, and stop drilling! Stop drilling! He said, if you've got a problem, take it up with the council. He switched his drill back on. So every night after that, I got home at 1 a.m, switched my vacuum cleaner on for an hour just to irritate him. Then he bought a drum kit. Now I've got an accordion. It's getting out of hand, but we're having fun. That's the important thing. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a delight. Thank you very much.